Okay, so we're continuing with how to look at property. What we did in part 5 was discussed what our house payment will buy us and how we set our search criteria. Now, if you didn't listen to part 5, you should probably go back, but to quickly summarize, when we're looking at property, we set our minimum criteria lower than what we're actually looking for. And we actually go between $15,000 and $20,000 below what our house payment projection is going to be, and then we go up to what the maximum our house payment can be. In other words, we're buying a $100,000 house. All right, we're buying a house with a $1,000 a month payment. We can buy up to $135,000, and we should probably look at houses between $90,000 and $135,000. Then we pick our areas: North County, South County, St. Charles County, City, County, Inner County, it doesn't matter. You pick the areas. What you're going to find out is, what does your money buy in the different areas across the metropolitan area? And this is critical, because I can sit here and tell you all day long how much your house you're going to be able to buy in the different areas across the metropolitan area for how much house payment you want. But you know what? I'm not the one that's got to pull the trigger when it's time to buy the house. You do. So what you have to be familiar is what does my house payment buy me in these different areas? So when the right house comes along, you feel good about it, you feel comfortable with it, and you're ready to write a contract on it. That's what's most important. So you go through all of the inventory and you pick out 10, 12 houses, and you set up a few hours for you and your realtor to go out and look at the properties. Now, you shouldn't go look at any more than 10 houses in any given day, because it'll drive you crazy, it'll wear you out, and you'll get completely confused. But when you go out your first day, maybe you pick out some properties here, there, and the other area, you and your realtor are going to figure out what turns you on, what do you like, and most importantly, what you don't like. And don't be surprised if you see a bunch of junk, all right? I look at 10 houses, 8 of them, I wouldn't put my dog in that piece of property. But you know what? The other 2, they're a gem. Now, how many houses do you have to look at before you figure out which one's the right one? It depends on how much homework you've done. If you've gotten on the internet and you've scoured through it and you've went out and looked at property with your agent, you know what? You may find that the 3rd house, or the 13th, or the 30th house. You never know. You never know which house is the one for you. But you know what? When you walk in it, you will know. You'll know exactly that this is the right house for you. It's just a feeling. It's like a relationship. You walk in and you say, yep, this is me. Now, where do you go search for property? Well, guess what? I've got this website available that is just outstanding. It's a mirror image of the one that I use. That's right. It's a mirror image of the one that the realtors use. And you can have free access to it with no obligation whatsoever. It's called the HBM1. Yeah, HBM1. So here's what you do if you want to search for property on the site that I consider the best, other than the one that I pay a small fortune to be on. Remember, it's the mirror image of what I use. Call me, 314-220-0524, or email me at info@terryhall.net. I'll get you set up on this website, and there you go. You can search for property all by yourself. Nobody's going to bother you, and you know that you'll be seeing property as it comes on the market. And by the way, you won't be seeing properties that are not available, because as soon as they are not available, they're taken off of this site. Have a good day. And again, if you want to contact me, 314-220-0524 or info@terryhall.net.